Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I think I'm live on YouTube right now and shit.
All right.
Alright, but it's not on face too. Are you cool with that or what?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Alright, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's your homeboy Reg in the building, and my homeboy Steven right here too.
Choo, choo, choo.
Right. And the album we're about to do today is Big Daddy Kane's Daddy's Home album. This is his sixth studio album, I believe. No, fifth. Wait.
It's a sixth album, I believe.
Yeah, sixth album. Released in 1994 on MCA Records. It only came out with two singles, In the PJs and Show and Prove and shit like that. Alright. We want to start it off, Big Steven, just let you know who Big Daddy Kane is.
Yeah, sure. Big Daddy Kane, MC from Best Side Brooklyn, Bedford Stuyvesant, Best Side Do or Die, particularly Lafayette Gardens. Got his start back in the mid '80s, around '85, '86. Known for his being part of the Juice Crew. He put out some, classic albums like Rolling with the Kane, where there ain't no half stepping, Smooth Operator, joints like that, Raw, Set It Off, joints like that, Wrap It Up Kane. Then he dropped his Big Daddy Thing, another dope album. And then unfortunately in 1990 he dropped a very questionable album. I'll just put it like that.
Yeah.
Taste of Chocolate. Um, very mixed feelings about that album. We will have to do a review on that album someday, somehow, some way, someday. Um, but then he did come back with Prince of Darkness. There's some people that still don't like that album because they still feel like it's the same vein as Taste of Chocolate. But I feel like Prince of Darkness is a better improvement compared to Taste of Chocolate.
Exactly.
And then he dropped 2 years later. He dropped It Looks Like a Job For, which is, in my opinion, is my favorite album from Big Daddy Kane. He just went hardcore. You know what I mean? Like I said before in the podcast, Speaker Cloud podcast. I've noticed like in 1993 is like the year of the Roughnecks. Like everybody just went hardcore. Leaders in New School with the Time album, the second album, which I think is a very underrated album. UMC with Unleashed, Das Effects with Straight Up Suicide. Joints like that. It was like the year of the Roughneck. Even MC Lights and Ain't No Other. She had the song Roughneck, which was a single as well. And
Right.
And then in 1994, he dropped this album that we're about to review, Daddy's Home.
Facts. And by the way, just in case you guys are wondering if I'm gonna do a review on Looks Like a Job For, I'll probably do a review on that sometime this month and shit. But yeah, we just wanted to talk about this album because we felt like both our opinions changed on this album as well. So
Yeah.
this is the album cover. It's not like the best album cover, but I don't know exactly what he's doing. Like, he looks like he just got out from like a one night stand. I don't know. He always be having no questionable album covers. Like Taste of Chocolate, Prince of Darkness. Mike said, "What's up?" By the way.
Oh shit, Mike, what's goody?
Yeah, it looks like he just had a.
Man.
You said what?
No, I was saying thanks for joining to Mike.
Oh shit, yeah, facts. Speak your cloud all day. I'm gonna take people through like the booklet. Here we have a picture. I think this is Kane and Scoop right here and shit like that. Is it Scoop right here, Steven?
Can you put it up close?
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Either that or that's like a clone of Big Daddy Kane.
True. I was true. And then you got like his posse right here too.
Yeah, it's a C in the left hand corner.
Facts. Yeah. And guest appearances in this album are you got Scuba Lover, you got Sauce Money, Shaheem, Jay-Z. Yes, the same Jay-Z. Around this time, he was touring with Kane around this time and shit like that. He was dancing for him like his hype man in a way. Old Dirty Bastard, Easy Dread, and Junior P. And then you had the producers like LG, who you guys, if you guys like LL Scratch, he's Easy Mo B's little brother. Produced like a lot of dope shit from them, especially on the first album, which I need to get my hands on that album. Easy Mo B, he's back again. Big Daddy Kane produced some shit. Primo did his thing, and The Rock, Cool T, and Crush. All right, bro. So you about 13 tracks. You ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right. Track number 1, Daddy's Home. Nice way to start the album off, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Very grimy song. That LG beat sounded like something from Creep with Me and shit like that.
I can see that.
Yeah. Any thoughts?
Yeah. My opinion, dope beat. The lyrics are kind of weak in my opinion though. There was like some whack line where he says, I wrote it down where he says, to make the brothers get ill. And by the way, Dukes, if that's your girl in the corner, stay up on her. Because I've been watching her more than a Korean store owner. I'm like, my nigga, what?
Whoa. Whoa.
Like, what the fuck?
We gonna talk about the lyrics, right?
Yo.
We gonna definitely talk about the lyrics.
Jesus Christ.
Cause I have to respect your opinion. Cause after we listened to this album, there was some lyrics I was kind of like, come on, Kane, like really?
Yeah. Very lackadaisical, man.
Right. Any more shit on that song?
Just a dope beat, but like, you know, the beat saved him, but he did his thing. Like, I like the hook, but it was dope, but it's just that line bothered me. It's like, come on, Kane, you could have done a lot better than that. Oh, by the way, Tri Bros in the building. What up, man?
What's up, Tri?
My Brooklyn bedroom. Thank you for joining, man.
By the way, we all did good on that Tupac breakdown this morning.
Yeah, that was dope. I was watching it a little bit earlier today, and I posted some of the clips on Instagram.
Yeah, definitely, man. That was some good dope shit right there. Track number 2, Brooklyn Style, Laid Out.
Yeah.
That featured Scuba Lover. I kind of saw that song as like bigging up Brooklyn in a way.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Yeah, not the best track, but still very dope song and shit like that. You should know I'm not. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I like the hook, like by Big Daddy Kane.
Right.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah. You should know I'm not the biggest Scoop fan like that. So.
Right.
Track number 3, In the PJs. Love this song. Just bigging up his like environment, like bigging up projects and shit like that.
Yeah.
The girl that played Thelma appeared in the video and shit like that. Bernadette Stannis. What else? That Teddy Pendergrass sample is amazing. Just the way he laid it out, made it like a more 94 flavor and shit like that. Any thoughts?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Same sentiments. Like, you know, pretty much like how he talked about how it is in the hood and shit, like in the projects, like how he grew up and like how it is in the projects and shit like that. And I like the video overall. You know what I'm saying? Like you see him with the fresh gear, see him with his crew and shit like that.
Right.
Very dope use of the Teddy Pendergrass sample, which been used before. And you know, Big Daddy Kane himself actually made the beat, so I thought that was pretty dope. I like when artists actually produce their tracks because, like I said before, yesterday, like I was telling Charbro on Speed Cloud podcast, when I was saying like how some producers won't be able to find the sound that you're looking for, You know what I mean? Only you would know the sound. So sometimes you're better off, finding the sound yourself, like making the beat yourself. Like KRS One, for example, like a lot of the early stuff he produced himself, and then like Kenny Walker,
Yeah,
stuff like that. So, but
facts.
yeah, it's a real dope joint.
Right. Now, track number 4 is Show and Prove, my favorite song off this album.
Okay.
Um, Scoop Lover, Sauce Money, Shaheem, Jay-Z, Old Dirty Bastard, Primo
Mm-hmm.
laid the beat. Let's discuss it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can start it off, you know.
Well, for me, this was the second and final single, and it was actually the sequel to In the PJs, because if you watch the video at the end of In the PJs, it says to be continued,
Yeah,
and you see like the guy hooking up the sound system in the projects, because at the time, like in the 70s and 80s, like they would do like park jams and shit like that, and they would hook up the equipment for the apartments, for the projects. So they're pretty much doing the same thing here. So with Show and Prove, it's pretty much like a park jam style kind of joint, like a posse, like a cipher. You know what I mean? Like you said, Scoop Lover, Sauce Money, Shaheem, Jay Z, Old Dirty Bastard. My personal opinion, I feel like Sauce Money and Jay Z, they have the best verse. I wrote them down here. I like the line where he says, "Rappers get so damn pussy, they gotta go for a pap smear." Um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Sauce Money, he's so underrated, man. Jay, when he says, when it rain, when I rock it, it's in a pocket, baby, mop it, don't knock it till you try it. Once you start, you can't stop it. I'm the cocky breed. I'm dope like poppy seed. I mean, it's just so fucking dope, man. Like just like the way like Jay just goes in pocket with shit, man. And at that time, he had that diggity, tongue twisting style that some people don't like of him. I love it. I fuck with it. I would have loved a whole album of Jay like that. And apparently, I don't know if you heard, but recently that Steve Beats, he revealed he had like a whole bunch of songs
yeah,
that he made before Reasonable Doubt that he threw away. That he threw away all the dats, all because of stories. Because if you've seen the dats, they're like fat ass cassettes and shit.
yeah.
And he had them like taking up mad room and shit. So he was like, "Fuck it, I'm just throw them shits away." Because he didn't think them shits was gonna be popular like that, you know.
Even if it wasn't
And
going, oh, go ahead.
yeah, and then he was just saying like how he converted to Pro Tools, like he went all digital. It's like, my nigga, come on, son, that's so stupid, son. That's a moment.
Right. Like, wow, wow, wow.
Pretty much.
Like, before I get to my thoughts, I want to speak on the ski shit you told me. Like,
Yeah.
even if he didn't have that many stores, he should have still saved it because it's Jay-Z. It's still going to be popular and shit
Right.
like that, you know? Like, you know how much people still want to hear that old woo sound and shit like that, basically.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, people still want to hear that old J, like vintage J sound and shit, bro.
Right.
Yeah, but back to the song though. I definitely agree with you that Sauce Money had the best verse.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I read somewhere that Sauce actually had to like both Sauce and Jay-Z actually had to rewrite their verses for this song and shit.
Yeah, because they wanted to outdo each other. I read that too.
Yeah, because Jay-Z wanted to do Shaheem though, because I was surprised he didn't like Shaheem's. Oh, he didn't mention Shaheem's verse and shit.
Hmm?
I'm surprised he didn't mention Shaheem's verse on the song.
No, it was dope, but for me, like Jay and Sauce together, man, it's like they reign supreme. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you say you didn't like Kane's verse.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ, that shit was bad, dude.
I
That
fought on the
shit
record.
was, dude. Yeah, if I fall on the record, it still sound good. Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, jeez.
Like, nigga, what? Like, okay. But yeah, and that beat by Primo is definitely one of my favorite Primo beats and shit.
Yeah, it's very abstract for Primo.
Right, because like like I was thinking, like when you hear a producer produce for other artists, you can tell that they made that beat for the usual artists that they work with and shit like that.
Yeah, he's mentioned that a lot. Like he doesn't have like beat tapes like most producers. Like he makes a beat for a particular artist. Like he tailor makes
Yeah,
the beat for that particular artist. And like um and I'm glad you brought that up because if that person don't like that beat, he'll just like he either scrap it or he'll keep it. Like
hmm,
Freddie Fox, he has an album like a compilation album or an album I should say called the collection album.
yeah, I heard that.
And what that album came out I think like 2011, 2012, and it's pretty much a lot of those songs were songs um that Primo had made in the past for other artists,
Right.
but they passed on it because they wasn't really feeling the beat. So pretty much Freddie Fox or Bumpy Knuckles, he pretty much took like all the table scraps from Primo and he made them shit hot. So
Yeah, because a lot of Jay-Z and Kanye West rejects were on that album too.
but
Like low key though, that album by itself was just another dope album by itself with Bumpy Knuckles or Freddie Fox and shit because
oh yeah,
Freddie Fox, man, I always felt like he never changed his style for nobody. That's one thing I respect about Fox and shit.
he still got it, man. He's still dope, man.
I need that Crazy Like a Fox joint. I need that album, both
Oh
versions.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got lucky because I remember back in '08, it came out in '08,
Yeah.
and there was a store called Specs, which is was affiliate. It was like the sister store at FYE,
Mm-hmm.
and my stupid ass like I was like, oh, I'll buy it next week. Like I didn't either I didn't have the money then, or I had the money but I didn't want to spend the money.
Yeah.
And then like the next week, the fucking store closed down. It went out of business. I was like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
But that's some
And
bullshit.
at the time, I wasn't internet savvy when it comes to like buying CDs online. I wasn't really doing that. I was all about going to the store, buying the CDs, like going to the used stores, thrift stores, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was still doing that. Right now, nowadays, I haven't really been digging like that because been working a lot. Just trying to catch up on bills and financial shit. And plus, I'm in a transition of moving soon, so like
Okay.
just things like that. So yeah, so I just haven't really got time to like buy CDs like that. But I got enough CDs to last me a long time. But the digger in me like wants more, and I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat can relate to that.
Facts. It's just like a candy. Like you go to like a candy shop sometimes and shit like that. You only came
Yeah.
for one thing, but then you see one thing, and you see another thing.
Oh yeah.
Like I once told myself I wasn't gonna cop no vinyls, but I just went to the vinyl store and I saw Kumo D's Knowledge is King. I just had to get that album and shit because nobody else was
Yo,
buying it.
it's funny you said that because I got that right here in my face.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Hold on. You got a CD or the? Oh shit.
Yeah, that's CD.
His best album, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
true. But
Well,
anyway,
actually, I'll take that back. I like Funky Wisdom. That's my favorite joint. The one from '91.
yeah. I have to
Yeah, I
listen.
like that.
I have to hear that album. I never heard it though.
Yeah, that shit is tough, son.
True. Cause like a
Like he's
couple.
like real aggressive.
Yeah, cause like a couple of years now, I've had like a new respect for Kumo D just for his technical lyricism and shit.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that diss he did with for LL Death Blow. Oh my god, that shit's retarded.
You said what?
Death Blow, the
Oh,
L Cool J diss he did,
oh.
son. Oh my god, that shit is crazy.
I like that song, but the beat, in my opinion, ruined it. It was
I
too party orientated. Like he was trying to go for what LL was low key doing.
right. True.
But yeah, we'll talk about that though.
Yeah, definitely.
Track number 5, Lyrical Gymnastics. This was an okay song. Like a storytelling kind of song, and if you put it that way. Talking about battling MCs and bootleggers and shit.
Yeah.
I just felt like the beat could have been better.
I don't know, man. In my opinion, I think it's like one of the best tracks off the album.
Oh yeah, like there's no denying that. It was just that something about that beat. It was too I don't know. It was a bit too. How can I put it? Maybe a bit too funky for Kane. I don't know.
Right. I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. I was just reading.
Yeah. Yeah. That was produced by LG Experience. Love that joint. Love the line where he says, and I do crush MCs. Are you kidding me? If rappers were grapes, I'd have a whole wine distillery. Like that shit is dope.
That's
Like that
incredible.
shit, yeah, that's tough, man. But yeah, I like the overall song. I could definitely see that as a single. Like I could see him like working out like in the gym and shit like that, on some like Ivan Drago type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like in a like just training. You know what I'm saying? Just doing kind of steady, like just doing like some training for boxing and shit. Like I can see that video like so clearly.
Right.
You
Probably
know what I
have
mean?
probably have Biz Markie as a referee or some shit.
Yeah, man.
True. Then we get to That's How I Did 'Em. Ooh,
Oh, that joint. That's my favorite joint off the album.
second favorite. Um, that's that shit right there. I love the way he was going off on that. Oh wait, actually, this was a song he was talking about battling and bootlegger. Excuse me.
Oh, that's how I did them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is one I felt like the beat could have been better a little bit.
Really?
I mean, just a little bit better. Just a little bit better.
Man, that shit is crack right. But I feel you though. I feel you though.
Yeah,
It was something different from Easy Mo B.
very different. Like
Yeah.
it's I kind of feel like um didn't Easy Mo beat submit the original warning beat for Kane?
Well, yeah, because what happened was he played the beat for Kane
Mm-hmm.
and he passed it, and then Easy Mo B was like, "Yo, you sure?" He was like, "Yo, pass that shit. Yo, next song, next beat." So
In a way, I'm kind of glad he did because I don't really see that beat fitting
yeah,
Kane. Yeah,
I agree. I agree. Yeah, try bro. It's out of print, but it's
right.
cheap. It's dumb cheap though.
Yeah, very cheap. Like I literally got this for like $10 plus
Oh, it's
ship.
not bad.
Yeah, plus shipping and handling and shit.
Okay, it's not bad.
Yeah. Then we have Sex According to the Prince of Darkness.
Let me.
Oh, my
Let me,
fault.
no, you good. You good. Like I said, the song "That's How I Did 'Em." Like I said, it's like my favorite beat of the favorite song of the album. Like one of my favorites. Um, I like the line where he says, when he said, you better dry your cranium off because your brain is slipping. You beating me is something that I doubt. The only thing you could bake Kane in is working in a crack house. I was like, oh,
Jesus.
nigga, like, sheesh,
Like
crazy.
he was crazy with them double entendres and shit like that.
Yes.
Very crazy.
Oh yeah.
I yeah, man, like that song right there, that's like vintage Kane right there.
Yes, he went back to his old style.
Right.
He did that a couple of times in this album, which I liked.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like mostly he did that with Looks Like a Job for More. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, we'll talk about that. Sex According to the Prince of Darkness. Now, this wasn't a love song, it was more like a sex song. And it was crazy because there was no love songs on this album, too.
Yeah, despite the cover.
Yeah. But
Oh man.
this song was okay. I mean, just pretty much tells you what the song is about.
Yeah.
However, there was this one line I didn't really like that much. He said, "The way that I plan to put this chocolate syrup to use, I'm gonna wake up in the morning with a hairy sweet tooth, and now you're under my spell, and now you're under my spell like a magician. Abracadabra, good sex to have you laid out waiting for a big treat. I'm not the Ku Klux Klan, but I'm under the sheets. Like, like what? I'm not the Ku Klux Klan, but I stay under the sheets."
Oh my God, oh Jesus Christ.
When I get through giving you mine, girls be calling me back like star 69. Okay, I like that. I like that line. I like that. But that Ku Klux Klan line, nah, I didn't.
Oh god, it's so funny, man.
We're gonna talk about these
That's what I'm
cringeworthy.
saying, man. Like the fucking lines that he says throughout the album, man. It's like very hit and miss. Mostly miss. I hate to say, but yeah, that like what you said is like what the fuck, Kane. Like I don't know if he was going through some stressed out shit. He was stressed out at that time. Like
He was.
money wasn't coming in, or I don't know. But it's just like my G, like what the fuck. But I do like the song though. I like the beats, very dope, very R&B ish, but not in a corny way.
Yeah.
So I fucks with it.
Yeah, from what I read, like he was very upset by the end of the Coach Chillin contract. So he
Oh, that
just
makes sense.
yeah, so he was just trying to rush release and he wanted like start something new with his daddy's
But
home and shit.
yeah, cause wasn't Daddy's Home on MCA, right? MCA Records.
Yeah, his only album for that
Okay,
one. Yeah.
gotcha.
And it's crazy too because a lot of hip hop acts were signed to MCA around that time too, wasn't they?
Yeah, I know Everything Rakim was at one point.
Yeah. But yeah. Another song with question. Oh, you have more to say about Sex According?
Mm.
All right. Another song with questionable lyrics. 340s and a bottle of Moet. This was kind of like a skit though, but
Yeah,
he was like kind of drunk with it. He sounded like he was drunk on his ass with this song. I don't know if it was just me.
yeah. I think that was the whole premise of the song.
Right. Like he had this one line that said, I got a little brother. Some of y'all may just know him. I would say his name, but we ain't speaking at the moment. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Cause his little brother, Lil Daddy Shane, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. That was kind of interesting, but he was got like giving shout outs to rappers in the song too. So
Right.
nothing much to say about this one.
Yeah, same. It's just him rapping over on the Pointer Sister sample. I forgot the name of it. I actually have that record, but yeah, it's like a drunken freestyle. He did his thing, but he's like nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
This is my thoughts on that.
Then we have The Way It's Going Down. Um, this is a pretty cool song. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the braggadocio, excuse me, braggadocio lyrics and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to add to say?
Yeah. Dope beat, dope song, but I was just not. I wasn't feeling Kane's delivery on the track. His delivery was kind of weird for me. It was just. I don't know. I don't know. It was like he was kind of like dragging, yo. Like I don't know what it was. Like it just didn't sound right.
Yeah, I feel you
It,
on that.
it sounded like he was like singing songy in a sense,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It just didn't fit right, especially with the beat. But like, the beat saved this song. Put it like that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Um, then we have Somebody Sleeping in My Bed. Didn't like this song.
You like the song?
It felt more like a Prince of Darkness outtake.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah. I mean, cause like the beat even had like an early 90s feel to it.
Right.
What about you?
Yeah, I could definitely see what you're saying with that dun 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 dun. Yeah, that shit's tough. I like it. He kind of went back to his old style of rapping in this song. Like I said, it was produced by Big Daddy Kane himself. It just talks about him being with a girl that he's seeing and shit like he's in a relationship with, but then he finds out that she's been cheating on him, and then that's pretty much the whole premise of the song. But I fucks with it.
Yeah, Drew Hill did it better with that concept, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
um,
Tribal, great. Yeah, he does not resemble Kane at all.
he really doesn't.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have a very slept on song, which I kind of slept on. What's Going On in Our Society, featuring Easy Dread and Junior P.
Yes.
Very dope song.
Mm-hmm.
Very political. Brilliant use of the Marvin Gaye sample.
Yes.
Very brilliant use. I don't know who those cats are. I have to be real with you. I really don't know who those cats are on that song.
Yeah, neither do I. I never heard of them.
Cause I thought the Dread dude sounded familiar, but it wasn't who I thought it was. Nah, it wasn't. Cause
Yes.
I was thinking Dred Scott.
What, Just Scott the rapper?
Yeah,
Yeah, but Just Scott the rapper, he's like more of a West Coast dude. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, he has dreads, but like he doesn't like he raps like he has like an American accent and shit, you know what I mean? Like Cali and shit.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I was like, that can't be right. So I thought it was just. I thought they did a song, but I was wrong on that part.
Right. Nah, you good.
Yeah, Kane made the beat for that song too. So,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
any thoughts?
Yeah, pretty much a dope song, like you said, very slept on. He's just him talking about the struggles that black people go through in the hood and stuff like that. Pretty cool, you know, something different from Kane because you don't really hear that side of Kane. Because
Mm-hmm.
most of the time when you hear Kane, you mostly hear like the braggadocio, you know, like the pimp, you know, that type of shit. You know what I mean? But to see this side of Kane, like the political Kane, I thought that was pretty cool. You didn't really see that Kane. Um, the last time you see him like that, I could be wrong, was Erase Racism of a Coogee Raps Wonder Dead or Alive album.
Yeah, that was the last time.
Yeah. I could be wrong, but that I could remember was like from that song, Erase Racism.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love that song, by the way. That's a
Yeah.
very dope song. Then we have Let Yourself Go. This song was pretty straight. Wasn't really my favorite song.
Yeah, I actually like this song, man. The dope beat. I love the horns in the song.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in the third verse, he pretty much says about, you know, he's calling out like fake thugs and shit, like studio gangsters and shit like that. You know what I mean? Just saying like how like you see cats that they reacting hard, but um they don't portray like the shit that they portray in music. They're not like that in real life and shit like that. And that's what I got from the third verse in the song. But yeah, pretty dope joint. I like that joint.
I feel you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then the last song, Don't Do It to Yourself, featuring Scuba Lover.
Oh my god,
Yeah, I can't remember this song either.
this song is. It should have. I could have done without that song, honestly. Like it has like a G funk beat. Like what the fuck? Like throws off the whole album.
Jesus, a merciful God.
Yeah, it's bad, son. Like what the fuck? Like the beat is dope, but just not for Kane.
Like I can see Coogee Rap or even Master Ace using a G Funk beat way before it came.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially Master Ace around that time.
Yeah.
Because that's when he was recording the Sitting on Chrome album, which is another underrated album in my opinion. Definitely one of the best songs to come out in '95. I
Fact.
rarely hear people talk about that album.
That's my favorite Master Ace album.
Dope, yeah. That's definitely one of mine. That I would say that and Slaughterhouse are my favorites.
True. I would even throw in Take a Look Around with that too.
That's another slept on album too that I don't really hear. Well, I shouldn't say people don't talk about because it does have a cult following,
Mm-hmm.
but I rarely hear people talk about Slaughterhouse and City on Chrome. I don't hear nobody, none of the heads talk about that.
Crazy, because I always felt like I heard people talk about Slaughterhouse and Sitting on Chrome more than Take a Look Around though. But
Right.
yeah, Mike, Disposable Hearts, that's a very dope album as well. I need to get my hands on that one.
Shout out to Freddie Lugo that gave me the OG copy of the album.
Oh, you lucky as hell.
Yeah.
What about you ever heard of Long Hot Summer?
Yeah, dope album. I need to get that.
Yeah. That album actually went down in price too. I'm actually pretty excited about that.
Oh, that's what's up.
But yeah, that was Daddy's Home, y'all.
Yeah, man.
You can go with your thoughts first, bro.
My thoughts, man. It's a good album. It's not a classic. You know what I mean? It's an album that you could play every once in a blue moon. It's not an album that I would have in heavy rotation myself. Cause I have two iPod classics, and the one I use the most is the one you hear the songs in my reviews. Like some reviews, like when I do like the older albums, I usually have it. When I do the older albums, like the albums that I record, like the Craig Max, joints like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a specific iPod that I use, and I have like most of the songs. And the Daddy's Home is on that iPod. So I usually have that. I usually have my iPod on shuffle. So every once in a while, a song from that album will pop up and shit, and that's how I'll listen to the album and stuff like that. But overall, it's not an album that I'll listen to on a regular. Like I said, I think it looks like a John 4 is my favorite album, Kane. I know that's a shocking to a lot of people. I know most people prefer his first two, but I like it looks like a John 4. It's like the aggressive, hardcore approach to the album. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a good album. But like I said, the questionable lyrics was kind of bothered me, especially for Kane, because I expect better from him. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
I hold him in high standard. As most people do. But the production is dope. I think the production saved the album. Honestly, that's just my thoughts on that.
Yeah. So that's very dope analysis, bro.
Appreciate it.
Um, me personally, I have to be real. When I first heard this album, I did like it a lot because there's something about the mid '90s production, especially from Easy Mo B and LG. And
Right.
I do gotta admit, I did like some of the shock lyrics that Kane was using in some songs. But re-listening to this album now, I still like this album, but I'm more or less I'm it kind of grew down on me because of those lyrics and shit.
Okay.
Because like Kane was like in his mid to late 30s talking about if I fought on the record, trust me, it will sound good. Or the KKK Sheets line, or the Korean. I mean, were there good punchlines? Yes. Was it the
Right.
right punchline for the song? No.
Right.
Trust me. And with this album too, I felt like he was trying to go for that more, how can I put this? That more roughneck sound and shit like that.
Right. 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 Right.
And because around this time, Biggie was coming out, then you had Nas was coming out and shit like that. You had who else? Who else? Hella East Coast cats. Boot camp.
Yeah. Yeah. Gangstar. They came out about to earn that year. J. With Damager with Sunrise in the East.
Right.
Redman with There Is a Dark Side.
That's what I was saying.
Tribal.
Yeah.
Tribal's favorite album.
Yeah, Try loves that. There's a dark side and shit.
He loves that album, man. That's fair.
But yeah, I just felt like thinking back in this period, you could tell it was kind of like a somber time because he was just trying to fit in and shit
Right.
like that. Like maybe this album cover looks more sadder than I thought and shit. Like I don't know, but if you're a Big Daddy Kane fan, you would appreciate this album a lot.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Right. Don't expect a Long Live the Kane or It's a Big Daddy thing. Don't expect those.
Yeah, nah, definitely not. Definitely not.
And it's better than Taste of Chocolate too. So.
Oh yeah, I'll give you that. Yes, it is way better than that shit. Although with Taste of Chocolate, it has one of the most underrated posse cuts down the line.
Yes, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Underrated. I don't hear nobody mention that song.
And it has two of his best songs. It's Hard Being the Kane and Put the Weight on Him, though.
Yeah, that's dope. Those two are dope.
Yeah. So, how would you rate this album?
I'll give it a 3, a strong 3.
A 3 out of 10?
Oh, it's not 3. Oh, it's not. You're not doing 3 out. You're not doing 1 out of 5. But you're doing.
Oh, yeah. We can do out of 5. I thought like you were doing out of 10.
Oh,
though.
we could do 1 through 10.
Okay.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 6.5 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, 6.5.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, production is definitely, you're right. The production saved the album and shit.
Definitely did. Definitely did.
And like I mentioned in the chat, this album's out of print, but you can't find it for too expensive and shit.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Yeah, and that's all we have for Daddy's Home.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes, Mike, I agree. That Fallen Season by Master A is definitely one of his best albums. Oh my god.
That
Have you
was
heard that album?
that was the one released last year when he was like in a graduation suit, right?
Yeah, it's like he talks about his experience in high school. So fucking dope.
Very good
Oh
album.
my god. Whew.
Like you heard Son of Yvonne?
Yeah, I did, but it was dope, but it was like old, like Special Herb
Yeah.
MF Doom beats. I'm like, oh come on,
Like
man.
really Doom? Like you use these old ass beats and shit. Which were they weren't bad beats though, but still.
Right.
But yeah, man, like thank you so much for doing this review, bro.
No, no problem, no problem. It was fun to do.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What was I about to say? What was I about to say? Any reviews you coming up with soon or what?
Yeah, I got some stuff in the works. Um, one of them is Black Sheep, a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard that album. Yeah, I heard that album recently too.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
Psychedelic hip hop at its finest.
Great way to look at great way of putting that. I didn't think about that, but yeah, definitely, especially by the sample choices too.
Right, because like when it comes to Black Sheep, they were really like I kind of compare like a wolf in sheep's clothing, like picking up where 3 Feet High and Rising left off and shit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot Mike. That's Mike's favorite album too. But I'm still surprised he don't like that album though. I'm surprised though, because I always thought like he liked Black Sheep, but
It's an acquired. It's not for everybody. I don't consider it a classic. Like coming from me, I don't think it's a classic album. I give you that. Just me personally.
I would call it a classic, but I won't call it a hip hop classic, if that makes sense.
Okay, that's fair.
Like it's a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But that second album is grimy.
I love the second.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that. I love that shit.
Non-fiction is grimy as fuck. I need to listen to that album again.
Like if you like DITC like production, then you would like that album. Like DITC style.
Yeah.
You would like that.
You know what other album I do like though? That was also released around that time. You ever heard of this one cat? What was his name? No, it's a female. Heather B's Taking Mine. You heard that album?
Yeah, but that came out in '96.
Facts. I forgot.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, I got that album. Great album, man. Kenny Parker.
Yes. He basically produced like the whole album and shit.
Yeah, he did like only one song B minus did. I think it was Mr. Wall Evil D, but the rest Kenny Parker did. Like the beats, the drums, so fucking hard, son. Like if heads only knew.
Yes.
Mad Ben. Oh my god.
All Glocks down and shit.
Yes.
Yo, you should see her Soul Train performance though. She was killing that shit.
Oh, I gotta peep that. Is that the one she did? All Glocks down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dope use of that sample too.
Very dope use.
Yeah.
What else?
It's a shame that she never came out with an album back in like '92 because she had a single out called I think it was called I Get Wreck or Get a Job or some shit like that. It came out in '92.
Yeah.
It was around the time she was with Railroad on MTV.
Right. and also like with the fact that wasn't she going with some was she going through some contract problems or with Boogie Down at that time too or some shit?
I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised because if you notice, if you read if you do you have the Sex and Violence album hard copy?
I'm actually gonna get that pretty soon though.
Okay, okay, yeah, because like when you get it, if you read the album inserts like the booklet and shit,
Mm-hmm.
it says that pretty much he kicked everybody out of BDP. Like D Nice is not part of BDP. Miss Melody, Jamalski, like everybody, pretty much the people that was down with BDP was like, yo, y'all not part of BDP. I was like, damn, son, like that nigga was angry in that album, son.
And
I
plus,
fucking love that album, man.
his marriage with Miss Melody was fucking up around that time too.
Say that again?
His marriage with Miss Melody was fucking up around that time too.
Yeah, because they didn't get divorced around that time too.
Yeah, like 91, 92, yeah.
Rest in peace, Miss Melody, by the way.
For facts. Yeah, man. I need to get the Heel compilation too on some real shit.
I actually have it.
Oh, for how much you got it for? I heard that was expensive.
I actually got it like this dude I fuck with on Facebook. I'm part of a group called Digging in the CDs.
Yeah.
And me and him, we like we trade CDs and shit. And then like I give him like a batch of CDs. He gives me a batch of CDs and shit. And he gave me a batch of CDs, and that album is actually part of that batch.
Oh, facts.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that expensive though.
I think the last time I heard it was like about $27, I think.
What?
That's last time I checked though.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
Yeah, man. Like I was recently on Amazon just looking up some albums to see if that how much that is and shit like that. I think I was like researching which album was it? Criminal Minded, because you know how the album goes in and out of print. I saw that shit for like $36 and shit.
Holy shit, dude.
Right. And it wasn't even the OG copy. It was the remastered version that came out with this last decade.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Discogs, man. Discogs, that's where it's at for me.
Yeah, if I need an out of print album, I just go to Discogs, man. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't mind paying like $20-something these days because Amazon be on that bullshit.
Yeah, fuck Amazon.
Shit. I remember one time I ordered Comments Like Water for Chocolate, your favorite album. I remember I ordered that album from Amazon. This shit came out broken in pieces and shit. Like, nigga literally broke that album in pieces. Send that shit to me, basically.
That's crazy, man.
For real.
That's crazy. Yeah, luckily most of the BDP albums I bought on the wild, you know what I mean? Like the Criminal Minded, I have the Traffic edition. That is a double disc joint. It came out like I think like 07 or 08.
Yeah.
I got that. I found out in the wild like a couple of years ago at FYE used. But that goes for some stupid money. But to me, that's the best way to own the album. What other album? Edutainment and Sex and Violence. I ended up buying in the wild too. I bought them used, but like I said, I think Edutainment and Sex and Violence, those are my favorite albums from BDP. My personal opinion.
Yeah. To be honest with you, when it comes to my favorite albums, I pretty much put all of them besides Ghetto Music in a high standard. I can't even pick a favorite album.
See, I don't like Ghetto Music.
Yeah, I didn't like that one like that either. I felt like it was just kind of bland a little bit.
It was like it was the beats.
Yeah, the remixes were much better and shit. Like,
right,
especially the "You Must Learn" remix with that da-da-da-da-da sample and shit. Like that sample right there. I always love when people use that sample right, basically, because I think SWV used that for the Anything remix, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And then I heard the album version. It was just drums and beatbox. Like, what the fuck?
Right. But also you gotta remember too, like back in those days, like they were sample heavy, but not like that. They did it more for like the DJs and shit like that, like I don't know. It's like I guess like the B boys and shit. So they can just like be like do break dances and shit like that. So I don't know. But
Right.
I also got the live worldwide hardcore that joint, that live album from '91. I got that joint too.
I need that album too.
Yeah, pretty dope. Very 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 dope.
Thank God
Highly
it's not.
recommended.
Yeah, thank God it's not expensive too. So
No, it's dumb cheap. And what I like about it, it has exclusive tracks that you won't hear any other album.
oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that. That's why I like when I get vinyl and I get live albums. I love it because they get like they play like non-album tracks, and I love that.
Right.
Like you have to get that particular album just to hear that song. It's crazy.
For real. Another live album I always liked. Have you heard I know you've heard the Tupac Live at the House of Blues live album. I know you've heard that one.
I didn't hear all of it, but I heard some pieces of it.
Yeah, they had this one dope unreleased song. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Okay.
But yeah, man, like that BDP live album though was sick.
Yeah, great album.
What was the song? What was this? It's called "Me and Your World" with the Dog Pound and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a dope song right there, basically.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, throughout the afternoon, man, I've just been listening to a lot of like unreleased pop joints, man. Just like some of the shit that he has that's unreleased, man. It's better than some niggas' albums, man.
Mm. Yeah, I've been listening to like I heard that reincarnation song you mentioned and shit. That's a very dope song.
Fire, right?
Yes.
Fire. Love that joint, man.
What else? But I always liked that one unreleased Tupac song. What was that? Hennessy. You heard that song?
I've heard of it, but I didn't hear that album. I didn't hear that song.
Yeah, that's a dope one too.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Mike. Live rock albums, smoke live hip hop albums. Yup, I
Oh
agree.
yeah.
Definitely.
You ever heard that one rock album, Frampton Comes Live?
Say it again.
You listen to Peter Frampton, right?
Oh, not really.
Uh yeah, I don't really listen to him like that, but the live album Frampton Comes Alive is dope.
When did that come out?
77, 76.
Okay.
Yeah, just the sonically production. I'm not really a big Peter Frampton fan myself, so
Right. Okay.
yeah.
Speaking of because I mentioned Peter Gabriel, and you said that you liked him, like Genesis era. So have you heard like his solo albums?
Yes. I actually heard his first two solo albums.
Okay.
Wait, actually
What's your thoughts on?
his first solo album was called actually no, I didn't hear his first two. I actually heard So and the album that came right after So.
I think it's called Us or some shit like that.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Us, that came like what, 92 or some shit like that?
Yeah, 92.
Okay. I didn't hear that one, but I actually have Soul on vinyl actually.
Lucky.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I got it for like $2.
Yeah, it's not that expensive though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sledgehammer though. Ooh.
Yeah, Sledgehammer, Mercy Street.
Don't Give Up.
Oh, I love it with Kate Bush. Oh my
Yes.
god, I love that joint.
In Your Eyes. Oh my
In Your
God.
Eyes. That's such a timeless song, yo. That song brings me back to my childhood.
Facts.
I love that song, man. Like that, I could play that song all day long, like not get tired of it.
Yeah, man. It's like Peter Gabriel, he was so ahead of his time, man.
Yeah, he's very his style is very abstract. You know what I mean? It's very it's not it's not commercial friendly.
It's not.
You know what I mean? Like you got it's like very cerebral. He's very lyrical.
Very.
You know what I mean? But like Phil Collins, he's like more pop, more commercial, and it's not a bad thing. I fucks with Phil Collins, but when it comes to lyricism, Peter Gabriel got Phil Collins over that.
Exactly.
But there's an album you need to check out. He came out with an album called I think it was called Security. It came out like in 1982. Oh my god, that shit is so dark, yo.
You talking about?
He has that song "Shock the Monkey."
Oh, I heard that song. Like "Shock the Monkey." That's it.
Yeah, that's from that album from '82.
Okay.
Yeah, fire album though.
Yeah, because he released his first 4 albums under like Phil Collins and shit. Like, I mean, not, Peter Gabriel and shit. So I definitely need to hear those albums.
Yeah. Yeah, you got some dope joints, man. You got like I think the first album was called like Car, then Melt, then Scratch. It was that's what that dub does, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, Face Value is definitely classic Tribal.
Yeah, man. I can only listen to In the Air Tonight. I can only listen to that song and shit.
What? Oh man.
But I'll listen to the album. I'll give the album a chance.
Oh man, dude, you got better joints than that. Even the stuff you do with Genesis is dope, man.
Shit.
Like the Akabab album from the '81, Duke from the '80. You got some joints, man. You got some fire, man.
All right. No,
the self-titled album, Genesis from '83.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check him out. I'll check him out and shit.
Yeah, you got songs like "It's Gonna Get Better," as "That's All." Yeah, you got bad joints, man.
True.
Cul-de-sac, Hefe, Duchess from the Duke album. Yeah, you got fire, man. Another Day in Paradise. Oh, I love that song, son.
Well, what will be the first Phil Collins Genesis album you want me to check out, just to get a good introduction, basically?
A good introduction for Genesis. I would say their self-titled album from '83.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And then I guess like listen to that and then I guess work your way down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Phil Collins, he had a Face Value album, like, and then work your way up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, cause since you guys keep mentioning it, I'm definitely gonna give him a chance. I might jam into that shit tonight, maybe. Shit. But yeah, by the way, I'm actually about to go because I'm about to gotta get ready to take a shower and shit. So I'm gonna talk to you later and shit.
Yeah, I gotta wake up early in the morning. I gotta wake up 6:30 in the morning and shit. I gotta go to work.
Damn.
I take my mom to work, then go to work myself. So
yeah, thank you guys for watching this review.
yes, sir.
It's your boy Reg.
Yes, Invisible Touch is dope, Chris.
All right, I'm gonna listen to those. I'm probably gonna listen to them tonight. I'll let you know.
No doubt.
All right.
But definitely check out that Peter Gabriel album, Security from '82.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
All right. It's your boy Reg.
Thank you for checking in.
No problem.
Easy.
All right, y'all have a good night.
You too.